she kept saying something about like she had to find a sweet spot, I think. And then she took the needle and yo, when it went through, I'm not gonna lie, tears immediately start falling. Hey, welcome and welcome back to my channel if you are a returning subscriber. But if you're new, it's your girl Lex and I'm back again with another video. So yeah, if y'all can tell by the title, I got my septum pierced. So if you're interested in hearing about how bad did it hurt on a scale of 1 to 10, the healing process and everything in between, then make sure you keep watching. But if you're not subscribed, like, just stop, because like, what are y'all really doing? Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button before y'all go any further. Okay, so y'all, first of all, I am filming on my phone. I sold my Canon G7X Mark II. I didn't really want to record again until I got a new camera, but this phone is actually doing a great job. I'm actually pretty shocked. I'm actually feeling it. But back to the piercing. So this is a piercing I've been wanting to get before I even got this piercing. Actually, when I went to go get this piercing in 2014, I was going for my septum, but at that time, the job I was working wasn't really paying me any money, and I was like $30 short. So I ended up getting this one, which was $50, and I was mad because this was like $80 and I didn't have it at that time. So y'all, I went and got this done. I want to say it was like a Wednesday or something. I want to say this was last Wednesday. I had been planning it for like a week prior to it. I was like, I'm gonna get my septum pierced in the next 2 weeks. And when I woke up that morning, I just was like, all right, I'm about to go get it. I was so nervous. I actually woke up saying I was gonna vlog that day, but I didn't have nobody to record me in the shop, and I forgot to take my tripod. If I would have took my tripod, I could have just found it on the counter. So the shop I've been to before, the shop is actually where I got this tattoo right here at, where it says Art is a Way of Survival. I got that tattoo in 2015. So I already knew the shop. I was familiar with the shop. The same person who did this tattoo, though, he wasn't there. It actually was a lady who did my piercing. She was real cool. And the shop is very clean and sterile. And then it was somebody tattooing. And then when I got in the back, I laid on the table and she stuck like these little clamps in my nose in the middle. I was so nervous, y'all, because I had heard people say like they hear a crunch sound when they get their septum piercing. That made me real scared. And I was telling the piercer about it. She said it means that the person who did their piercing did it wrong. And she wasn't lying, because when she did mine, I did not hear that noise. I had said, I know I got tattoos in this piercing, so it's probably kind of funny. And she was like, no, it's totally understandable. And like, she was really, really cool. So I'm sitting there with the little clamp in my nose. And then I want to say, she kept saying something about like she had to find a sweet spot, I think. And then she took the needle and yo, when it went through, I'm not gonna lie, tears immediately start falling. And it's not even because it hurt, it's just because your nose and your eyes and all that is connected. Because when I got this one done, tears fell too. But I had makeup on, this time too, but my face, I'm gonna include a picture of the makeup I had on or whatever. The tears were just falling. I'm like, ooh, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. But it was actually quicker than this piercing. That's the crazy part. I was just like, oh my goodness, like I really was expecting it to hurt way more than this. Now, don't get me wrong, it was uncomfortable, but I think the most uncomfortable part about it all was the clamps in my nose. Like, that was more so uncomfortable than the actual needle going through. Now, I do have a higher tolerance for pain. So I don't know if that matters. But for me, on a scale of 1 to 10, how bad did it hurt? I want to give it like a 5, 5.5, maybe a 6, maybe, but nothing more than that. It was definitely doable. I would get this redone first before I got that redone. This piercing actually hurt more, which sounds crazy because this is actually going, both of them going through your nose. I was about to say it's going through your nose. Both are going through your nose, but I don't know. You would expect this to hurt more. Now, my nose is actually still sore. I had some swelling. My nose didn't bleed a lot. Some people say that their nose bleed a lot. Actually, it wasn't even like dripping or anything like dripping down my face or anything. She cleaned it and everything. And honestly, it was so quick. Again, on a scale of 1 to 10, my regular nose pierce out of 10, I would have to say that would be probably like a solid 8, 8.5. It was so much. And it probably, though, because of the ring I got when I first got my nose pierced. A lot of people just get studs or hoops when they first get their nose pierced. I had a corkscrew nose ring. So if you have a corkscrew nose ring, you know what I'm talking about. And this one really twirled, like, so he putting it in and then it's like almost hanging on my nose. My nose really not that big. So the very first time I changed my nose ring, I was so confused on what to do. Like, you gotta take it out at an angle, and it was very, very, very confusing. I think I had nails on too. My nails probably longer than this. My nails never this short, y'all. So she gave me this piercing aftercare, which I clean my nose with a Q-tip twice a day. Sometimes this move around and it hurts. I'm not gonna lie. Like when I'm washing my face or something, I be forgetting like I have a new piercing, and it does hurt sometimes. I want to say this was $80 in total. The actual piercing itself with the jewelry was only $70, but I had to give her a tip. But it was only $70, but it ranged from $50, I want to say, to $80, depending on what jewelry. I wanted a small nose ring because my nose is on the smaller side, and I usually can't fit my nose rings. Like when I get hoops, they're usually a little bit too big, or just like, yeah, that's too big for her nose or her face. So she gave me this paper, and this is about the aftercare of the piercing. So it says, healing your new septum piercing. This piercing takes around 2 to 3 months to heal. And that's when I guess I'll change my jewelry. But I probably won't change it even then. I probably won't change it for 6 months because I really, really love this ring. And I don't want anything else to be bigger, because they do be having like the clickers and stuff that hang lower. And that might be too big for my nose, but I don't know yet. It said the most important part of healing your new piercing is no touching nor playing with your new piercing. If any adjustments need to be made as far as how it sits, make sure you thoroughly wash your hands with hot water and soap before handling your jewelry. The less you mess with your piercing, the easier it will heal. Wash it in the shower or after your normal shower time routine. Direct the water onto the piercing to wash any face wash, shampoo, or body wash that may have gotten on it. Spray with sterile saline. This is what I got from the shop. Twice a day for an additional clean. Make sure the area is dried off gently and thoroughly with a clean paper towel afterward. It said, do not use alcohol or peroxide on your new piercing. They are meant for external use only, not deep puncture wounds. This will remove the white blood cells necessary to heal the wound and it will make it take more time to heal, and also cause dryness and irritation. Do not use ointments such as Vaseline, Aquaphor, Becks, Tracer, or Neosporin. It will suffocate your piercing and will not allow oxygen to flow, which will cause a longer healing time and irritation. And it says, do not spin your jewelry. This is an old wives' tale which came out due to poor jewelry quality. When you spin your jewelry, you break the forming scar tissue, which may result in keloids. And if you have any questions, to call the shop or send a message on Instagram. I actually lost the paper with the jewelry size, which is fine because I'm going back in about a week to get a new tattoo. So I'm definitely going to vlog that. I'm supposed to get 2. I might just get 1. I might get 2. I don't know, but I know for sure I'm getting 1. Not telling you guys where it's going. Just you guys just going to see it when I pop up on YouTube with it. But this ring is definitely the perfect size for my nose. I love it. It's really hard finding jewelry that fits my nose, like hoops that fits my nose. And I had to hoop in with this just to see how it would look, and you guys see it with the stud. I personally like the stud more right now. Just because, like I said, I feel like, I don't know, I just really like it. I don't think it's too much with the hoop at all. It looks really cute. That's just on a day when I really want to dress a certain way that I feel like I want to wear the hoop. Because the day that I wore the hoop with it, it matched my aesthetic that day perfectly. But for the most part, I really, really love the stud. But yeah, again, my actual nose piercing hurt more than my septum, believe it or not. I totally think you guys can do it, even if you guys feel like you don't have a high tolerance for pain. It's really quick, especially if the person knows what they're doing. And total, I want to say it took all of like 15 minutes because she had to like set up and stuff. But other than that, it was quick. I laid back on the table. She did the piercing, and it's been no complication. Probably gonna be swelling for about maybe a couple of days. I think I'm on day 5, and the swelling definitely went down. The aftercare is pretty easy. I definitely would recommend it if you're thinking about going, you're scared, you don't know like if it hurts really bad or not. Definitely think you guys can do it. Let me know if you like it down below in the comment section. And that is the end of this video. Thanks so much for watching. If you have any video requests, make sure you drop them below in the comment section, and I'll try to get that video out for you. Bye.